Above ground, the former rulers face a brutal impact winter, desperately fighting a losing battle against the cold.
But just inches below the freezing surface, the rules of survival are entirely different.
The age of the giant dinosaurs ends not in a fiery blaze, but in freezing silence.
For the survivors below, the fallen giants become nothing more than a convenient frozen pantry. In this subterranean fortress, a highly adaptable omnivorous diet is the ultimate key to staying alive. Every insect, root, and scrap of meat provides precious energy in a world starved of sunlight. Mammalian milk is an evolutionary marvel, allowing mothers to nourish their young entirely in the dark. But the underground cannot provide everything. Thirst forces them to brave the deadly surface. Water is scarce, drawing out other desperate survivors who manage to escape the freezing temperatures. In this harsh new reality, fighting wastes precious energy. Tolerance becomes a strategy for survival.
The feathers of the fallen dinosaur empire now serve as insulation for the new rulers.
To outlast the worst of the impact winter, they lower their heart rates and enter deep hibernation. Weeks turn into months. Above ground, the earth is transformed into a silent, frozen tomb.
But life is resilient. When the storms finally pass, the survivors emerge from their subterranean shields.
The hidden ones have survived the apocalypse. The future of this planet now belongs to them.
In the nuclear winter, the old rules of survival no longer apply.
For the toothless Vegavis, buried seeds are a hidden treasure.
But a meat-eater's teeth are useless against nature's hardest shells.
The toothless beak becomes the ultimate biological crushing machine.
Without soft prey, the toothed birds of the Cretaceous fade into extinction. Flight becomes their passport out of the dead zones. Swallowed stones act as an internal mill, grinding tough seeds without the need for teeth.
Their waterproof feathers provide a perfect shield against the freezing world. Beneath the ice, they find hidden roots in the dark mud. Monsters still lurk, but the extreme cold forces them into a deep, frozen sleep.
Every dive is a battle against instant freezing. Living in large flocks allowed the Vegavis to share warmth and survive the bitter cold.
Together, they form a living shield against the wrath of the nuclear winter. The giants fell, leaving the earth to the small, the adaptable, the winged. Dinosaurs never truly vanished. They simply traded teeth for beaks and took to the sky.
The greatest monument of the Cretaceous, now conquered by time. Spores drift like ghosts in the silent dark. A silent invasion begins with terrifying speed. Mindless organisms now wear the crown of the tyrant. Welcome to the kingdom of rot and dampness.
Slime molds, brainless yet brilliant, hunt for decay.
Insects rise, turning fungal flesh into fertile soil. Predators adapt, hiding within this bizarre new food chain.
Death comes swiftly in the shadows.
Even mammals must graze on fungi to survive.
Relentless rains wash life-giving decay deep underground. Here, the magic of decomposition resurrects Mother Earth. A sleeping seed awakens, fueled by the dead. The darkness breaks. The long winter finally ends. From the ashes of tyrants, the eternal spring begins. The long impact winter seemed endless, but even the darkest clouds eventually break. Light, the greatest miracle, returns. Warmth brings the first drops of liquid water, awakening the fertile ash below. A single green sprout breaks the surface, the ultimate symbol of planetary resilience. As the atmosphere clears, sunlight floods the continents, washing away the shadows of death.
The scent of fresh leaves awakens the survivors. The ancient Melitospex bee begins its vital work.
Deep underground, the early mammal Purgatorius stirs from a long, desperate hibernation. Tasting the fresh green energy, this small survivor realizes the world is alive again. In a botanical explosion, forests and flowers reclaim the earth, painting the ashes green. The Vegavis birds return to the surface, finding a feast among the new blooms. With new life comes a new food web. The Similestes establishes its place as a hunter. The remains of the fallen giants become the very foundation for the new Cenozoic jungles.
Warm-blooded mammals now rule the canopy. Their chattering replaces the roars of the past.
The legacy of the dinosaurs is locked away beneath the roots of a new era. The ashes have settled. Earth is green once more, ready for the dawn of mammals. The tyrant of the ground was about to claim a new domain. In a single leap, evolution took flight. Over millions of years, the scales became feathers. The arms became wings. The legacy was passed down to the lords of the sky. The anatomical blueprints remain entirely unchanged.
Even the instinct to protect their unborn young is an ancient inheritance.
The rhythms of nature always repeat their greatest performances. The perfection of aerodynamics is eternal.
The intelligence of the raptors now reigns in these tiny skulls.
Today, over 10,000 species carry the dinosaur bloodline.
Look closely, and you will see the Jurassic staring back at you.
The rulers of the ancient world are still walking among us.
Their legacy echoes through time. The dinosaurs never truly left us.